said there ain't no reason, but I sit here every day, waiting for the moment I won't feel like I should stay. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you say bye. Can we watch it fade away? Can we let it fade away? Take it day by day. Can we watch it fade away?
Heck yeah, everybody, everybody.
You said that you've been searching, silencing my mind, trying to be patient, but running out of time.
Welcome in, everybody. Sorry.
I'd let you slip by.
We are sharing.
No way I'd let you say bye. You said there ain't no meaning, I just wanna understand everything that matters here, the teardrops when I hold your hand. No way I'd let you slip by. No way I'd let you.
Do I not have my cousin on here? Hold on, let's see.
Can we watch it
Choo, 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 choo. I guess I don't. A-N-A. I think it's Coker. I guess not. Maybe she doesn't have a Facebook. All good, all good. Let's make sure we don't have any comments. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, let's smoke. Jesus Christmas Christ on a cracker. You have waited a while. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start out with a nice bong rip, because I did clean the bong. And then we'll get to that dabola right there. Alright, alright. So what is everybody else doing? What y'all smoking on? Let's get us another little chill song here. Definitely found out there was a whole nother little station that I was not quite aware of until we looked through them. Now I found a little bit of some like less intense music. We shall see. Alright. Let's grab some of this flour. There we go, that'll do. couple little nugskis. Alright. Oh, you guys, the garden is looking wonderful. We gotta go in there and check it out. I went in a second ago and vacuumed and finished cleaning up the floors from last night. But everything is officially done. We are fed. We are rehomed, repotted, transplantation done. It's looking good. We've got a few more weeks and we'll be harvesting. Ay, ay, ay. Trim jail for Hank. Ay, ay, ay. Dude. People have no clue. And they wonder why you charge for stuff. And it's like, dude, I got more time just trimming. It's like, people don't even realize, like, this next batch coming up, I guarantee you I'll be in trim jail for a week. It'll be a week of trimming. It'll be a whole week. Like, yeah, there's weeks where I get to, like, sit around and smoke, but it doesn't even compare to the, like, 19 hours straight that I put in trimming while you guys are asleep. So it's just crazy. Cannabis is a definite patience, but yet a hurry up and wait. Definite patience game, though. Alright, real quick, let's do this too. I'm pretty sure I've got it copied, so let's do this. Real quick, let's let everybody know we're on. Perfect. Hey guys, come show some support. I'm live. And then hashtag not for sale or trade skis and hashtag FIRO. Oh, we forgot the hashtag. And then hashtag Hank's Dank. That's the last one I've been using. Alright, we're good. Post. And now let's find some better music. And we'll do a dead darn bong rip. This one's called Crazy. It says laid back, dreamy, mysterious, quirky, epic. I'm catching feelings from this isn't chill, it's like, that's more rappy sounding. Vanessa Campagna. Higher. Okay, start now, alright. Ooh, okay. Got me dreaming. She's out. Smoke. Boom. Now let's go throw that away. Flower is so gross. All the resin and stuff. Okay. That'll do though. Still want to just make sure you clean it. There we go. That is ready. Make sure to get all that off of us, so we don't have any accidente black marks all over our clothes. Okie dokie. Oh, no way. We got a bong hit left. Dope. That good stuff. Alright. Every time you hold me, take me higher. Every little thing you do gets me higher. That's what she said. Alright. Are we prepared? Is everybody ready? Everybody prepare yourselves. Prepare. You take me higher. Oh yeah, you know what? I see a little gappy gap. Hold on. There. Transition over. There we go. Cheers. Mm. Jesus, Jesus, good. I swear that stuff has been so good. mm, mm. Oh hell, we've got water leakage. We've got water. Oh, well, here, I'll leave it right here. I'll get you when we go. All right, let's see here. Let's throw out another song. Very chill. There we go. So very shortly, I think we're down to like next week or so. Hopefully we should see it maybe the week after. So like a week or so on the mini nail. I'm getting excited. Just because I am so excited to not need the torch on the stream. That is the one thing about dabbing. Is that every time I throw on the torch I lose viewers. And what I mean is like as soon as I turn it on, people like don't want to watch and listen to that torch go. It's like the second I turn on the torch. But yeah, the second I turn on the torch, it just like everybody drops out. I think everybody is asleep. It's definitely already 10, 11, midnight already out there on the East Coast. Midnight on the East Coast. But you know what though? YouTube is worldwide, so who knows who's watching? Who knows who's up? I'm live on YouTube. If you want to tune in and watch. Yeah. Just click the link. Trying to send it to my grandma, who I haven't seen in forever, which would be really dope. I would totally bring her on stream, but I doubt she's like wanting to be on stream. But a lot of people are up. What do I talk about? Like, Jesus. Huh. Huh. Restart the app. Come on, come back up. Okay, alright, maybe this is a nicer version or something. Just in case they're up. I swear I need like a person who can do this for me. Alright, let's throw on some music. And then I'm ready to actually, let's smoke that bong hit. That one was fire. I like that stuff. Let's see here. Minimize. Now we'll just exit that out. Make sure nobody's messaging, no comments or anything. What's up, everybody? Make sure no comments. Okay. And then the only other thing I could think of to do would be let's play that music. Make sure we got a little something, something going on in the background. Let's lose me too. Where's like the lo-fi? Let's see if they have it. L. Excuse me. Oh! Wait, it says son of a biscuit, lo-fi hip-hop. Liquid D&B, lo-fi hip-hop, melodic dubstep. What is lo-fi hip-hop? Is that gonna be like... I guess chill. This is the best one I can find. And let's see. This is called Red Line. Yeah. Not terrible. Let's do it. Why is all this chill just like pop? They lies to us. It's not chill, it's pop. Or maybe it's chill pop. Alright. Oh, she's taking us wherever we want to go. What if it was to Walmart? She's taking us anywhere we want to go. Well, I need to go to Walmart. We're going to Wally World with this girl that we don't know. Alright. Now, this is that good stuff. I mean, not that that ain't good too, but this is like the good stuff. This is just pricey shit, that's what it is. God bless, though. It's so smooth. Oh my god. That stuff, no wonder. I can smoke a lot of that, though. Like, that right there makes... That right there... Yes, it's pricey. But there's a reason it's pricey. It's because if I grew that, I'd charge the shit out of it, too. Like, that's fire. Like, that right there is smooth and tasty. And, like, no shit... excuse my language, if you had a bunch of it sitting on the table, you would smoke it just to enjoy it. Like, you don't even got to get, like, an effect from it. That's just a pleasant smoke. Like, it's just pleasant. So it's like the fact that then you get that like that comes in behind it. It's like what an enjoyable experience. Like that's exactly why homie is charging for that. Cause goodness gracious, I would too. It's it's delicious. It's that stuff was good. Every time I've put a little bit into a jar for myself, I smoke the whole jar before I get up. Like I can put like an eighth in there, and I swear I just smoke it. Like it's good. It's so good. Like I can always tell when a flower is good weed because it's just I'll smoke on it. Why won't it open up? All right, whatever. Some people like it opens up on, like, way, yay, yay. All right, let's try this. The Messenger app. Let's see. Like that was the last thing she said. Wait, when was that? I swear, some people just be not that great at the communication, but it's all good. That's how another thing though. People like know who cares about you in your lives. Like I had to learn that the hard way, where like I would fish and fish and fish for people, and it's like now you know what I do. Instead of fishing for people, as in okay, this is what I do with friends now. I'm gonna tell you my little Hank secret here. So what I do is if somebody wants to be my friend, God bless. I'm all about, reciprocation and all that good stuff. But what I do though is like instead of out there like before where I was trying to like cast a net and fish in as many friends as I could. No. No, no, no. Now what I do is I go to the store and I spend the money and I get the lure. All right, I get the really advanced one that has all the features, and I go out on the dock and I like take my time and I cast out there and I just sit and I wait and see what bites. But now, see, every time something used like I used to pull in everything and be like, "Oh, friends," but dude, you will get yourself drained and there's so much fake out there. So now I wait and see if someone gives, I give. They give a little more, I give a little more. They give a little more, I give a little more. And then at a certain point when I can see your true colors unlock, then I'll pour myself into you. But like that's some 2025 knowledge right there, bro. Like you guys cannot just be giving 100% of yourselves to every single person you meet out here because that's how you get 100% of yourself broken. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying be guarded and don't like be yourself. I'm just saying don't go out there and be giving 1,000% to every single person you meet and them only be giving you back 2%. Like that don't equate. The math ain't mathing. So I'm just saying, when you go out there, make sure you give and then get and then give. And then as soon as you see that there's a give and get, give and take between both parties, then give as much as you want. Then if you want to give 10,000 times more than they ever can give, that's fine because the main thing is they're giving what they can. And that's all that matters because that's what I'm going to give is what I can. And just because I can give more or less, as long as you're giving what you can in the friendship, then it's exactly that, a friendship. So that's where it's like in 2025, y'all, do not be casting large, wide nets. We fishing with like high end lures this year. Whew. Whew, Willikers. That was a good one. Mm-hmm. I did that again, dude. That was the second time I've done that. Thank God I keep this stuff so clean. Ugh, I meant to blow, not pull. Boy, this is exactly what I get. I was trying to make sure I dodged my face on that thing. And I totally like pulled a little edge instead of spit it out. Like, ugh. No bueno. Dude, that's exactly why I like to keep my stuff so clean though. It wasn't even that gross really. Like it's just like, ugh, I can't stand people with nasty bones. Like I mean, I don't mind if you're it can be a $3 Walmart bone, but clean it. Like clean it. Alright. Dot chop over. Let's move on. Let's put some music back on. We are not vibing. Alright, alright. Let's see. We got With You by Marin Hawks. Hoxha. Wonderful. It's got a very sprightly little tune to it. Nope. We just want like some chill. Is there not like, hold on. Is there like stoner music? Because I could do for some like reggae. Let's see. Dude, this music sucks here. This thing sucks. I know exactly what it's doing. It's giving me the most obscure stuff, but decent obscure shit. But it wants you to pay for it. I know that's what it is. Oh boy, I bet you pay for it and it's like a million categories. Because Jersey Club, indie dance, hyper pop. Okay, hold on. He did say house. Let me try that. Or no, wait, was it trance? Let me try house first though. Mm. Mm-mm. Why? Oh my God. Did we miss this one? Garage? Oh, it's not what I thought. I thought it was like garage rock, like. No, that's not what I thought it was. Why does this suck? Okay, garage is not what I thought. Let's see here. Chill. All right, we're going back to chill. Okay, but actually, I just have to know, what is complextro? Complextro. 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 Let's see. Button Masher by MDK. Okay. This is not really what I'm in the mood for, but like that's got like a to it, you know what I mean? Like that's, you know. Okay, that's too much. That's too complex, bro. That's just that's too much. Okay, so now I don't even know what this could be because like I know what pop is. What is anti-pop? Okay, hold on. And there's a dude standing like, it looks like he's a statue. It's called Midnight Feelings by Yan Vent. Yan Vent? Yan Vent? God bless. What even is anti-pop? Let's pop. Hey, ay, ay. Hi, Wait, what was it he said then? Trance? Was it trance? Trance. Dance Floor Dreamer by Vera. I mean, it's cool, but there's one song out of. Why is it one song? Ay. Alright, back to chill. And we're gonna go page 2. Is there only 2 pages of chill? Why is there so much pages of the other stuff? That sounded just like bum 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 dun 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 dun. That's exactly what that sounded like. Darude Sandstorm. Or no, wait, or was that? Do you think we're better off alone? I think that's literally. Do you think you're better off? I know that song. Like, sounded very similar. This is Holding On, instrumental by Float in Your Boat. Hold on. My ear is itching. Oh, my brain. Okay. I didn't want to be like sticking my fingers all in my ear. Alright. So we're holding on. Dude, we're gonna have to suffer. The music is gonna suck. Like, if I play anything else on YouTube, it'll just try to screw me. The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Okay, I don't hate it. The wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change, but it's a cycle. It's kind of like Christian music. It'll do. I actually kind of like Christian rock music. My odd story. So my ISS teacher, the in-school suspension teacher, she liked the Fish Channel, and they played the rock, softcore, like Christian rock all day, and like I was in there like an average amount of time, you know, like just like a normal amount, you know, and like I gained an affinity for it. Cause like, you know, most days in most classes they ain't playing music, but she would be like, Miss Steffi be over there just be like, "You got your homework?" I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Alright, you better not do nothing." And then she'd be over there jamming to her Fish. Just like your mind. Alright, let's see. Literally, the cross. That's how you know when they hit up with like a quick like the blood, or like a or they'll throw in like a the thorny crown. You know, like you know what you're listening to. It'll just be like a rando, like he sacrificed himself, and you'll know, like, okay, we listen to some Christian stuff. Which again, no hate, I actually like it. You got like the sorry, I grew up in the deep south, y'all. Yeah, like Like nothing but respect. Just it's just for me some things are funny. The hypocrisy. But again, like I actually like the like Christian rock. Like in fact, I think I was singing on my stream some Flyleaf. I don't even think a lot of people know, but like that's a Christian band. And I can feel you all around me. Cause he carried me through the sand. Once at a footprint, you know, okay? Not like I said, not making fun. I actually like that music. Alright, but let's find something a little bit more like, because, like, no offense, but the Christian rock music is a little bit, like, voicey. I kind of do see the point in, like, the chill lo-fi stuff, actually. I was brought to my senses and was revealed, and I actually see, you know what I mean, like, the logic in it. And so I kind of want to find some, but I can't find none. It sucks. This station sucks. Let's see. We'll keep. Okay, wait. This one's called Chains, featuring Alina Renee. Far out, Alina Renee. So is it Chains featuring Alina Renee, and okay, and the artist is Far Out and Alina Renee. Okay. Boy, they made that complicated. Let's stone our ass. This is just pop. All this is pop. It's like this sounds exactly like some like R&B pop on the radio. R&B pop. Like I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out a passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Don't that sound just like that same kind of like hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. And let's not sip it this time. See, this is just like intense. It's just too much. It's like, I get it, girl. You're in chains. Your ex-boyfriend beat you down with his verbal abusions, and you should have long ago left, but you didn't, and you feel like you're in chains. Ew. No, it doesn't. I hate when people try to make cigarettes cool. The long road home. Because, like, all you who made cigarettes cool, that's literally why I ended up starting to smoke. Never even smoked until I was like 21, 22, and like everybody was like, duh, and anyway. All the, we're drinking, you've got to smoke a cigarette when you're drinking. Like, so happy. Done with the nicotine. I don't vape, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that. Jeez. I ain't trying to do none of that no more. Like, that crap is another vice. And you know what I'm starting to find out about chemical vices, bro? Might as well be handcuffs with a ball and chain at the end of it. And it's like, or ankle monitor. If you've ever worn an ankle monitor, same thing. Alright? Ankle monitor, it's the same thing. Like, you wake up every day You can't do nothing. This is so ridiculous. Hold on. It's too intense. It's supposed to be chill. That's not chill. Anyhow, but it's like you wake up, can't do nothing, can't go nowhere, can't do crap. Like, not till you done had your cigarette, your nicotine. It's like you can't do anything without chemical vices, like whether it be nicotine, opiates, amphetamines, any sort of cocaine, crack form, powder form, any substance that you wake up and it's right there instantly. Well, now I will say one thing though. The one that I haven't given up that does do that is caffeine. And I am still I'm dealing with the caffeine. The caffeine is the one thing that I'm still using. Like I get up in the morning pretty heavily to like lean on my coffee. Like in the morning, like I get up and bro, like I don't feel like the weed can't wait. But I gotta have a cup of coffee. Like I'll just be sitting there just like until I get a cup of coffee. Like I've got a very serious, heavy addiction to coffee. And it's like, you know what's funny? As an addict, though, like an addict, like a real deal addict, like a, like a, not the pussy kind, excuse my language. But yeah, I know when I have an addiction, right? And I know it because I've dealt with it. And that's why I'm kicking them out of my life. And it's like, but I'll tell you, I ain't ready. I am not ready, dude. There's like a love affair with my coffee going on right now, and it's like I'm not ready. And I have given up so much. It's like cannabis and coffee are the two that like I still need. And but I'll tell you though, that was my mission because dude, for a bit there, I had like a lot of addictions. Like it was getting insane, dude, between the opiates and the nicotine and the caffeine and the freaking cannabis and like it was just like all day I felt this barrage of like I can't think because all I do is chase down addictions. And so, one by one, I've been stringing them out of my life, like just getting rid of them. And like I'm down to, well, technically three, if you and four if you want to count food, because technically food's an addiction, and I do have an addiction to it because as bad as I try to say, this is the thing. This is okay. You want me to explain addiction to you? This is addiction. This is how you know if you're addicted to something. If you as a human being are a logical thinking person, right? And you say, I'm going to set a plan and I'm going to do A, B, and C, right? And then the next day you get up, you go to do those things, and you the day before were like, I'm gonna do A, B, and C. I want to do these things. I'm gonna do these things. I set out time to do these things. And then when it comes time to do it, do not do it. You continue the act that you want to quit, you have an addiction. That's an addiction. Especially once, twice procrastination. Third time, you're addicted. Because the way I say that is it's like this. Like, for instance, I wanted to get cigarettes out of my life, like quote unquote wanted. But I had so much other stuff going on. So the only way I could do it was like to go to vaping. But then I realized like all I did was really just substitute an addiction and not get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So then I made the like conscious effort to this, okay, today I want to do this. So I'm laying this down today. I'm done. Now, Everything can't be done that way on the human body. And what I mean is, some things you get a physical dependence. So, but what? Here's what I'm saying. If you are physically dependent, though, when you're ready, one day you will take steps to start getting it out of your life. Like, even if this is the act, sometimes, done. Sometimes this is the act, done. So, you see what I'm saying? It's the same thing, but sometimes it takes a little longer if you're physically dependent because you have to cut down. But you have to start and you have to maintain it and you have to do it because that's how you break addictions. The same way you let an addiction ride by just saying, like, all right, I'm addicted, and you just basically go into autopilot with it. You have to turn that off, step back, grab that thing, and just every freaking day until you get there and you can, oh, because I'm telling you though, when that weight is gone, oh, so nice, dude. I'll tell you, I don't want to jinx it, but if you notice, we really haven't had much issue with the disconnectivity. I think I know what might have been playing with the connectivity. So, where are, was it charging? I think it's the mics. Long story short, I'm not trying to keep you guys in some suspense. Yeah, here they are. All right, so I think it was the mics. So every time I would hook up the mic, the way that it would work is this little shishki bishki would hook into the bottom of the phone, right? Then this little shishki bishki hooks into this, all right? And that's the transceiver. And then this shishki bishki is the microphone and it connects to the transceiver. But now, I, I have no clue whether it was this little shishki bishki or this shishki bishki or this shishki bishki in tandem. And the reason I got this longer shishki bishki is because this little thing is not long enough to fit through the case. Like, no matter what you do, this won't fit on the case. So I have to take the phone all the way out of that case. And if anybody else has an OtterBox, it's a whole nother thing to get that shishki bishki out of the case. So it's like, I let it go. And I went and found this little shishki bishki. And so I just click it in here and, oh, Jesus Christ. I was like, what was that? And I forgot Michelle was in the bath. And so this clicks in there, clicks in the bottom of the phone, but I'm thinking it was this because ever since I decided to stop using that mic and only predominantly use the mic on the thing and then just direct connect to the phone, I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know. I have the worst luck with technology. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I need to get a techno person, like a techno guru, or whatever you want to call it. Truly, I need like an AV like club kid or something. I don't even know what they have now. Like, what schools now? It's been like, I didn't even been that long, but I mean, like, it's been a minute since I was in school. Like, it was 2008, so 2018 was 10 years. Oh, no, it wasn't. Was it? God. 2008 was 10 years. I mean, 2018 was 10 years. So then, wow. Was it really? Not 10, yeah. I was 20, and then years went by, homie. Yep. So, like, all right, so that would have been what, 11, 12 years and 20. Oh, it's been those 17 years, has it? Wait, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, obviously. 10 years, 18, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Fudge. I had to use the fingers to believe it. Oh my god. Okay, let's like just pretend like we don't have to think about that. Like, oh, that was depressing. Okay, so yeah, so it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Hi, yeah, yeah. But those kids, dude, I guarantee you. Like, okay, so if it's been 17 years since I was in high school, God. Okay, so, but I'm just saying, imagine though. I guarantee you they don't even have like, because we would literally do broadcast video class, and we did the news for everybody, the morning news. But I just was thinking, like, these kids don't get the morning news. They get a morning text message. You know the heck they do. They get a morning text, and that's gonna tell them whether school's canceled. Like, I was thinking about something like, oh, I wonder if these kids had to get up and check to see if they have school canceled. They no, they get a text, and that tells them before their mom probably even knows in the morning. They probably get a little morning detailed message with like all their school news, and then that way too, if like there's active shooters, I guarantee you they get all that on their phone now, which is dope. But I gotta start remembering to think like a young like if I want to try to get because what I'm looking for, by the way, if anybody is in the Tucson area, I do want to try to find somebody who wants to go to college because A, I gotta find someone who's 21. B, that's why I'm thinking college age. So I'm thinking because I don't want to also have to find somebody who happens to have a med card. That's going to be ridiculous. So what I'm thinking is 21, college, somebody who wants the experience and we can figure it out that way, but has the I don't even know what they call it now. We called it AV, like audio video. Like I don't know what they call it now. They probably call it like digital coding and graphic designing. Like for all I don't know. You know how I did it? I YouTubed it. I figured it out through YouTube. Everything that I do is internet learned or YouTube learned or some form of tutorial because I'm more of a visual learner. Where is I was looking for Okay, I think at this point, if we've smoked all that flour, let's move into a dab. Let's do it. And actually, after this, too, let's go in there and check on the girls. Since we did the transplant last night, I always just like to look because I don't water them in. I used to, but they were definitely wet. And I've learned that's how you overwater. It's something that I never before, it was like, it just was a feel for it thing. Like when you transplant, if the root ball is wet, even though you're putting it into dry dirt and you would normally think water them in, and I'd swear, you guys, every tutorial that I watched said transplant, water them in. Okay. That is a very big if. Like, you do water them in, but if they're fully dry, not just the dirt you're putting them in, but also the root ball has to be dry. If your root ball is wet, you transplant and you water it in, oh, you fudge them up. You rot those root hairs like crazy. You'll get transplant shock. Like, it's just one of the things that I would say, but at the same time, if you don't water the day or so before and then you just transplant, what'll happen is your root ball will be so dry and like crumbly that it's very hard to get a nice and perfect transplant. So you do want to like balance between wet and dry, but mine were definitely wet. Like No bueno, no water ski. So I did not water them. So that's why we're gonna go look. But first, we do still have time though to do another dab. Let's see, it's 9:30, meaning it's what 10, 11, 12:30 on the East Coast. Jeez, bueno. That is like Jesus. Yes and Jesus. That's like so late already over there. Like, cause I'm probably gonna hop off here about 10 for sure. Make sure I'm in there to let Michelle be Stucky's in. Oh, y'all hear it? There we go. Squeaky clean. Alrighty. And now we'll put all of these in here. Let's do this. Do 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 do. And a lot of people ask me like, is it really worth all the secondary dunking? And I'm like, yes. If not, you will end up with residue and sticky pieces that then chaz and char. And it's because the most, or well, not the most, the more of that residue oil that you leave on there as you heat it, the more it's gonna cook on there and chaz your banger. So the cleaner you can get it, the better. Which is why I do a second dunk. The second dunk is a more clean alcohol. See, it's used just to kind of take that residue off. Do you see how clean and clear it still is? Or can y'all see that over there? Oh, you can see it. Okay, cool. So, but yeah, this one's in the clean and clear. And so I'll set it like right there. And now we're good. We can take all these out. Let them start to dry. And there's actually something I like to do. I like to heat them up and then stick them down in the little holes so that it kind of chars the little holes like this one. Just so that there's no like little wood burr grains getting in there. So now see that one can nice and dry. Let's put this one in. Let it dry. And that one can sit. And all this we can pour in our hand. And we're done with the alcohol. Alright. Let's get some music going. As shitty as it is. It'll have to do though. Because I need something. The silence is killing me. The music makes me lose control. Alright, let's see here. Oh no. I accidentally. Oh no, cool, it's coming off. I thought for a second, I'm like, no, not my opals. I paid. These were pricey. Just for these little opies. But you know what though? They're my favorite terps. They are literally my favorite terp pearls. They literally are. I mean, they are my favorite ones. I catch myself using these more than any other pearl. And what's nice about them is they have whoop, whoop, really, really good heat retention. Or sorry, I think it's shock value is what they're called, geothermal shock value or whatever. But it's either way, you can take them and heat them up, and they can handle loads of heat. These opals, like, that's pretty cool. All right. Well, if they want to keep being little sheeshy beasties, we'll just throw them in and torch them. I just don't want to have to like torch. All right. I must have went a little hot with that one. Okay. I say, do we want to do the slurper, you guys? What do we got over here? What is this? Oh, yeah. All right, we'll slurp it. We'll slurp it up. So in that case, let's get out the right marbles. And then let's get this dried. Well, actually, it would be easier to pop the top on this one. And then, yeah. Did you hear that little squeak? Squeak. I like that clean sound, man. All right, perfect. All right, let's drop in. Actually, let's heat it then. Well, how that looking? Yeah, that valve could be cleaned a little. All right. I hate doing it though. Well, let's do this. Let's heat it and drop them in because I just don't like doing that to those marbles. Those are really expensive. That's kind of why I keep moving it because from what I've heard, if you let it get hot enough to actually go red, then what you've done is you've called it to go critical or something, I think is what they say. And it's where like the impurities of the quartz are actually glowing. And so I don't know, I could have been told some straight garbage. That could be straight garbage. So that I have always avoided it. That's why I move it around. If anybody was wondering. Because I've seen people do this, like just hold it. But like for me, I can always feel the heat building when it does that. Like it, even my hand gets hot. Whereas like if I put a little heat in the quartz, move it out, woo, woo, put a little more heat in the quartz, move it around. I can get it to where I want it, but without burning up the quartz. Because this torch is hot. This is a hot torch. So like I've had to kind of learn how to work with this torch. So like be careful as well if you're someone who's new to dabbing, because I tell you a lot of people think I need a hotter dab, but it's like a lower temp dab will get you. There we go. A lower temp dab will actually get you a lot more vapor than a high temp. So like even my buddy runs his e-nail at 550 and gets like loads and loads and loads of vapor. Ah, ooh, see what I'm saying? Be careful, be careful. It will get hot on you. Helen, I thought that was good. Usually I will use a tissue, but I didn't think it was so hot. Thank God I didn't get burned. All right. So anyway, all right, we're already loaded up there. Let's see, where are we with this thing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. And we are good. So let's see. We are at 5, huh? No, I'm on live. Oh yeah, you're good. Sorry, I thought you meant. All right, hold on. Let's see. I love you too, beautiful. All right, you're out. I'll get off here in just a second. All right, let's see. Is 71 in? Perfect. That means it must be cold out there. Why is it? Let's see something. Hmm. Or did I just mess up that? Because I was. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did like burn my finger and then like move it around and. There we go. Perfectly. Perfect. And now let's see. Yeah, see 6, 7, 650. Let's see what it says. Yep, 600. All right, we ready? Cheers. Okay. Sure. God bless, bro. That was a good one. Uh-huh. Okay. We're done in here. Let's check on the girls and we'll hop off. I just hope it doesn't screw me. Don't screw me over. You know you want to stay connected. Okay. That is hot. The hot little tamale. Oh, she, woo. Well, I really don't actually like to do that. Not with really quality glass. But I was trying to see if also it wouldn't help clean it a little. We'll see. This one's okay. Just because it only got the bottom. It was the top. Let's see. There we go. This can get that. And there we go. I was worried about it getting me again. There we go. Now let that sit for just a second while we're in there. Okie dokie. Let's go check it out. Now I just got to figure out how to get you guys in there too. Because A, we're not going to have a microphone without the laptop. So let's do this. I may just do it like this. Well, I guess I just bring them both, but oy, oy, oy. We're just going in for a look. See, let's do this. Hold on, I have an idea. Did it already disconnect? Did it really? The second I unplugged it? Oh no. Okay, cool. Not disconnected. And now let's try something. No, the microphone. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Cool, that's working. So let's do this. Put that there. And I guess we're gonna try to do it like this, you guys. We'll see. We shall see. Alright. Here we go. Yeah. Alright, let's grab some glasses. And we're in. That did not take long. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can't do it like this. Just take both of them. Alright, let's see. We'll have to do it like this though. Where I'll set up the laptop and then I'll set up this bad boy. And then that way I can see what you guys are seeing. There we go. That way you guys can see pretty good. And I'll even do this too. Let me take the mic like this. And I think the angle is okay. Unless, let's see. We'll retransition it back over like this. Just to give you guys a secondary angle. This one's a little bit more like this. Since this is a little more this way, we go this way. Perfect. Okay, now let me go and grab some water for my humidifier. because that for sure does need to be filled. All right. We have that filling. I'm looking at all the plants and I'm thinking that girl for sure is thirsty. So I definitely still want to give another day. I think. Let me check. Hold on. Do not want to let this run over. Let's see. We are about halfway. But yeah, so I think looking here. All right, hold on. Well, are you sure? Well, I was trying to make sure I watered everything. And all right, thank you. Can I get a kiss? Everything's in there. Get a little love time kiss. Yeah, it's on. Drinking that. Well, I was just literally going to in a minute anyway. I'll be up there. All right, I love you. All right. Sorry, you guys. I was tucking in the wife. All right. No matter what, I'll always make time for that one. Alrighty. Let's pour. Oh, hold on. Let me do this so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I am literally just filling up the humidifier. That way we can try to keep it into the VPD range. We want to keep a vapor pressure deficit on the plant. And it's a whole thing to explain. But basically, in a nutshell, we are trying to keep the environment as such that it allows for the plant to optimally transpire and pull water from the roots and the root zone through into the plant and then out the leaves. Okay? And whenever you have, make sure you guys can see here. All right. And so whenever you have the plant and what they call the optimal VPD or vapor pressure deficit, what that will do is allow the plant to transpire perfectly or more optimally. So that way, if you're running VPD, what you're allowing is the environment is as such, the higher the humidity, the more that the stomata open and the plants are allowed to transpire, so the more water they're pulling. The lower, the less. So the colder and the drier it gets, the more the plant closes up and holds moisture. Vash, I know you want to be in here, Mr. Man, but you can't, buddy. I know, buddy. I know, Mr. Man. You think that's my daddy and I should be with you. And any other time you could, Mr. Kitty. I'm so sorry. He's so pissed. Oh, they just can't be in here. As much as I love my babies. All right. So I think we're going to give them a little bit more because, like I said, after transplant, And after feeding, I actually like to do a little bit of a dry bag and make sure that everything is able. Hold on, let me see here. Where we at? Oh yeah, you're dry shizzle. Okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure that girl's ready. Let me give her a little something. Because she is thirsty. That girl drinks. Whereas like everybody else has been struggling a little on that voodoo side. Like the biscotti side's good. They were just hungry. The voodoo, everybody over here is doing great. But I'll tell you, number two, struggling a little. She's just having issues drinking like the rest of them. And then, hold on. Is she gonna be so happy? All right, let's take off this shiesty, this little poo shiesty here. You get off of there, dude. What is with these young kids and this like meme thing where these young kids? Why are these young kids all poo shiestied up all the time? Like they act like they just straight up mobbing and they got ops everywhere and shit. I saw that one dad like, bro, you're from the suburbs, you ain't got ops. Oh man, here we go. We got some Crispies. Get out of here, Crispies. Yeah. All right. Okay. But yeah, so number. Let's tuck that. Let's a tucker. There we go. Oh, we getting sticky. Okay, I'm gonna have to start putting the gloves on. I just now got coated. Like I am sticky now. Great. Okay. We're gonna have to start putting on the gloves because it's getting to the point where yeah, I cannot touch them without getting sticky. So glove time. There we go. We need to go in here. There we go. There we go. Here, we'll do this. You know what pisses me off too? I was told when I first started growing and everything that oh da 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 don't keep any of the leaf material around da da da, which you really shouldn't keep a lot of leaf material around. But if the leaf still has green in it, I will wad it up and then put it back in my pot and let that get broken back down and let that nitrogen get reused because that stuff is expensive and it will totally just reabsorb it. Especially if you're growing organically as well. I should have said if you're growing organically, it will reabsorb it. There we go. That girl's watered. Oh man, I'll have to get the vacuum cleaner back out. I had it clean as heck. It's all good though. It happens. It's a grow room. Okay, so everybody is good. I just need to let them get a nice dry up. They're looking good now. We're gonna drop back. And then y'all need food, which is good. We're there. Give everybody some food. We're gonna start bulking. This is it, man. We're in bulk-tastic time. In fact, where are we? So today is the 18th, Tuesday. We're going into Wednesday, the 19th, right? Shigida, shigida, yep. All right. So it is officially week 6. So we are looking at, I would say, another month on these because weeks 4, 5, 6, 7, give or take, are the bulk weeks that they'll start to bulk up. And then at the end, we will frost out and flush. But these being bigger, they look like they've just taken a little longer to like flower out because they still look like they're way further in. Like nothing wrong, they just look like we might get some yield on this one. Normally, the biscotti never really yields heavy. It's just smokes fire. But this one looks like with where we are, we may yield out nicely, like super duper nicely, because we're in week 6. In fact, we're like halfway through week 6. See, I really should have got them fed this past weekend. I should have. Like, they should have really been fed on like Wednesday, Thursday. But instead, it's like I'm about a week late. That's why they're so yellow. But we'll get them nice and fed in. Now, the thing that's crazy is I can tell it's just these bigger girls eating heavy because the younger girls are just so slightly showing. You know what I mean? They're just showing a little yellow, whereas the bigger girls are really. All right, now how are y'all looking? Oh no, y'all are looking bueno. That's literally what I want to see after transplant. Oh my god. Yes. Everybody is looking good. Nobody even looks bad. Like nobody even looks like they were transplanted. Everybody looks healthy. See, not watering was the ticket. Let me show you guys. See, look at this. Okay, hold on. I'll put this over here. See, this is what I mean. If I had watered, they would be droopy and transplant shocked. But because I didn't water, look at this. If I disconnect it, but I'm in the same room, will it still work? Let me give you guys this view. All right, and then this will be in here. See, that looks fire. That's exactly, in fact, I tell you, if I was gonna flip this tent, this would be ready within like, all I'd have to do is give it about a week. And then I could flip this tent. But it's not, that's not what it is. This is for the moms. So we're actually gonna let this get big and it's gonna be nice. I think what we did was perfect. And by letting it dry back, we've totally killed out the fungus gnats. In fact, you want to see another little way to find out, and that will be, damn it, these are just so good still. Okay, no, these are still too sticky. Okay, but look, here's the thing. I'm not seeing any new colonization. I think we caught the ones that were there, and I think we dried it out and sprayed out any of the remainder because I'm not seeing any now. None are flying. That neem oil definitely did the trick. Love some neem oil. And all we used was neem oil, Dawn dish detergent, and some calcium and magnesium. And look how happy these girls are with their transplant. Like they just are loving it. Like look at this. Oh, I am happy with you girls. Oh my god. Like I'm literally so happy right now because every single girl is comfy. Like, dude, that's some like, yes, that is like, oh my god, that is nights and nights and nights doing this. I cannot believe every girl looks this good. Like literally, you guys, like look, they just look so good. Oh my god. Like even look at this. Look at the growth on this girl. Just so freaking happy. Yes. In fact, actually, hold on though. Let's do this though. Let's turn it down just a smidge since we did just transplant. I forgot to do that. I forgot to do that. Let's turn it down just a smidge. And then as soon as them girls need water, we're gonna kick it up and we'll be okay. All right, okay. But I forgot to do that yesterday. Okay, but they are seriously looking. I mean, like just so good. Like it's just oh, I'm just so happy. Like, dude, yes. Okay, and now this, those are fine. In fact, we are gonna give them one more day tomorrow. We're gonna come in and water all those. So that's what's gonna happen with those. Now, these, the bulk of this is just A, they are starting to fade out a little, but B, they're hungry. And they wouldn't have been so yellow if I would have fed them better. But we're okay. We're still right in line. Everybody's looking good. We're still good to get bulk. Like, what I should have did too. Oh, that's another thing. Okay, so I know what we can do. When we go to water, we need to hit in with the fish poop. I've literally got some stuff that's called fish sheesh, like fish shit, and it's fish crab. Like it's literally like there's a dude who like harvests fish poop, like like from an aquaponic. Anyway, it's fish poop, but it's good for the girls. Like look at those one gals, dude. Those one gals are really giving me like. But I'm like, is that yield gonna be worth? That's what we're gonna test. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna see how much yield I get off of each 1 gallon plant versus what I'm getting off the big girls. And I think it truly though is worth scrogging them because it's less plants, bigger pot, bigger plant, but less plant, but more time though too. A lot more time to get it that big. So it's like less time, more pots. Well, that's what I think we need to do is go ahead and pop seeds. So that's the next thing. All right, you guys. So what we want to do is a lot of those biscottis will become the next run. But I also want to go ahead and get some seeds going. So what we'll do, we need to pop seeds soon. The only issue is I'm seriously tapped on room where to put them until this run is over. So that may be what I have to do is wait a little longer. Because these got about another month and then they'll be ready to come down. All right, so I'm thinking. So I think what I'll do, because okay, I got enough of these to be the next run. So in about a month, when those get ready, those can come out, and then I can run. How many we got here? So out of the 9, let me see here. I'm pretty sure we've got Voodoo, Biscotti, the Voodoo, Biscotti, Voodoo. Okay, so that's the Voodoo. So there's Voodoo, Biscotti. So is there only 2 Voodoos? Okay. So if that's the case, so that gives me 3. Well, actually, I could pull all of them and then just take more clones. And as long as the clones take, then flip them. Yeah, that's what I may do. Yeah, that's what I may do. So we may have 9 plants to run. So it would be what, 1, 2, 3, and then huh. So maybe I need to do this. Run these out. Let this 9 be the next run, and then take clones off everything into the thing. And then also go ahead and pop some seeds because I'd have 9 that I could do. It would be 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess I could put like 4, 4, and then the rest of the ones that I pop over here. So, and the good thing about where I've got my, I can put that essentially. I mean, I can net up as many as I want and do 2 rows. We'll see. We'll get them going. I just know that the next thing is I need to get this, and then I need to pop some. But if I pop some seeds, I'm gonna have to wait and do it like this. I'll have to like, I don't know. It's like I'm out of room in this end. And so like what I guess I could do is pull these out, drop clones, pop seeds. I just wanted to have some new seeds, like some new genetics after this run. Hmm. So then in that case, I may have some like, yeah, I may have to just do it like, I think I may have room to do it like, Huh. Well, it depends. If it gets warm, I'm wondering when the change, because I know the time just changed. We'll wait and see. I know I want to grow these up. They're already in here. This is already the next run. So what we could do, run these out, clone, pop, and get everything in 1 gallons. That's what we could do. That's what we'll have to do. It's just shit grows fast for me. Every time I put stuff in, I always run. I run out of room before I run. See, like for instance, this stuff is looking good. In fact, with these, I'm really liking this number 3. It's looking pretty good, and then number 9. That's the 2 I kept. Oh, dude, that is so sticky. Oh, yo. Alright, so I'm not hating that structure. We might have something there. I know I'm just not the biggest fan of this number 2. It's just not wanting to run with me. But now watch it smoke good as heck. Well, I'll tell you too though, these girls are looking good. We're probably getting ready to about have to stake them up. Like these girls are looking good. Like we're getting there with them. We're probably gonna have to run a stake soon and give it some support right here. If we support this one, it'll support. Yeah, these will need some support. But they are definitely getting there. I'm just happy everything is getting even canopy of light. You can tell where, see, all it is, I don't know if people really know or understand. And I'll try to, like, I'm not trying to be pompous. I just always try to explain things with people. So the reason that the leaves are changing and the reason that they die off and crisp up like that is because the plant is deficient where it can't get things at the roots and it doesn't have that nutrient and sufficient enough to do where it wants at the new growth site. So meaning this at the top is the new growth site. So what we've done, instead of having a Christmas tree with the very tip top of that Christmas tree being the new growth structure, and only that getting all the growth hormone at the apical meristem, what we've done is caged out the plant and made it so that the one apical meristem wasn't really getting any light. It was bent over. So what we did was we forced the hormone to come down and cause multiple apical meristems. So now we have a field of the top part of the plant. So that's where all the new growth is. And when you're doing this much new growth at this scale with each one of the plant gets very demanding. And so if you don't keep up with those nutrient like demands, it will source that nutrient from its solar panels, i.e. its leaves. And so what it's going to do is pull the nitrogen out of the chlorophyll and use that at the new growth sites. Because the way the plant thinks is I'm going to grow, 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 and I need to grow those seeds at all costs to further the next generation. So I will literally drain my leaves to keep growing the buds and the seeds. Because no matter what, after I do my job and grow those buds and seeds, I'm going to die. and leave the next generation to grow. So I need to leave as many buds and seeds as I can. So that's the thing, the plant will self sacrifice. But we don't want that because when it starts to self sacrifice, we lose our solar panels. And when we lose our solar panels, we lose the ability for it to use the energy and convert to keep growing. So what happens is you run into a detrimental like system. What do they call it when it's a like no return, less than no return, or what is it called when something like something finally starts to like anyway. But yeah, it's like up to a certain extent, like the plant can keep drawing from its own energy, but at the risk of losing the ability to produce new energy. So does that make sense? Because after a while, you lose all your solar panels, you ain't gonna be able to, produce any more new energy. So you won't be able to grow regardless. So anyhow, so I think at this point, you guys, we've reached the apex of what we can really do in here. I still want to give them another day, especially these big. Well, let's do this. Let me actually get down in here and get dirty. Let's see. Where are we at, girl? Oh no. See, you need she needs to be light. That's heavy. As soon as she's light, we'll give her some water. Yeah, you still got some water packed in there. Let's let that dry on out. I like how someone tried to tell me that I lollipopped you way too hard, girl. They don't know. They don't know shit. Because here's the thing: if you don't lollipop it hard when you do it like this with the scrog, that lets me know they never had scrog before. Because if you don't lollipop it up to the scrog, all the stuff underneath will just die off anyway. Look how it's dying. Look, everything underneath. You see how, if you look, all right, see, look, everything underneath there is essentially turning brown and just not doing well. If you look, everything what they call the lowers, they don't grow well. It all just turns brown because, well, not all of it. If the plant is in its Christmas tree like shape, sometimes the lowers can get a little bit. But when you scrog, what you're doing is making everything even, right? But everything is getting the light evenly here. None of the light is really getting the low. So everything under there would have just turned brown and really died off anyway. All right. We are looking pretty good though. These little girls are looking good. Like they are putting out some really nice looking colas. That's the only thing about the biscotti is it's not really a big yielder, but like she grows. I mean, she's a grower. So like you see, I mean, she's not a huge yielder as far as each nug is not the largest, but like I think they're perfect. I think once they bulk up, you get about a nice like 2 to 3.5 to 4 or 5 gram nug per, and I just think that they're perfect. They are all doing their thing. You know which cola I've got my eye on? Is that one in the back right there. That with everything fusing up together, that's gonna be a nice one. They are looking good. All right, you guys, let's start sealing her up. So this looks good. We're not gonna mess with that yet. I'm gonna give it a little time. In fact, what I want to happen now is them to droop. And what I mean by that is I actually want to let them dry back to the point where they actually droop from being thirsty, which will let me know that the roots have done everything from stretching out to look for moisture and can't find it and now are drooping. That will let me know it's time to water. That way your roots are constantly growing. All right. We got the tent zipped up. This stuff all good. Nothing is watering tonight. I think what we're going to do is give it one more day. We're at 21% moisture, which is really low. 75%, or sorry, 75 degrees. Make sure this has got plenty of water. There we go. So some moisture is in the room. Now, temperature wise, I think I like it. Keeping that smell down. Alrighty. Let's start making our pilgrimage. Mm-hmm. Whew. Water. We haven't been having as much of an issue, which has been sweet and nice. I don't know what that looks like, you guys. Alright, let me grab the lappy tube. Alright, girls. Y'all sleep tight after you get ready. Well, it's 10:30. They got a lot of growing to do tonight. They'll be in bed by 6 in the morning. Y'all party late, don't you, girls? Yeah, they said not stop until 6 in the morning. Alright. Good. I wonder what temperature it is outside. Okay, and now let me see before I sit down. Oops. Yeah, I feel like that's like perfect. Do that'll do, shishky bisky. That will do. I pretty much just keep this thing plugged in because I use it so much, but I forget it has a battery that I could probably like use more. Hold on, miss. Battery low. All right. And now that we are. See, I can never tell if like that would be a better sound. Like I feel like that's the biggest thing is that if I were to like hold it more, maybe I would get better audio. Like if I did it like this. But it is what it is. Let's do this. We haven't had this in a second because we were in there working. And then hold on. Yeah. Alright, alright. Full screen just to see. That'll do. Looks pretty dope. Alright, alright. And then let's do this little number. Ay, ay, ay. That'll do. Oh, bong rip.
I hope you find what you've been looking for. Trust me, I don't wanna feel no more.
She said, trust me. I said, oh no. God, even this is too like dubstepy. Like, why is everything on the chill thing just not chill? Like lo-fi chill. There's only 2 pages under chill. This is click and scroll. Hmm.
I am here in the middle of nowhere. There is no there, it is cold there, but I am safe and I am warm.
Alright, whatever, it'll do.
Although it's hard, I know I gotta keep up. No time to lay, to drift away. I find my space, I spend my time down the rabbit hole again. And as I fall, I can feel the pain. You can't tell me where to go, so I don't know, I just go with the flow. I go with the flow.
I like how I found another little decent song.
I'm falling up, I'm falling down, from the sky and from the ground. Up above, just like below, and I don't know where I should go. 'Cause I'm stuck in limbo.
I'm sort of picky as far as like I like to get the stems out. There's the one thing like I feel like people just grind up and just doing those little like the little small stems now because it's like that will make it harsh. I like to get out those little stems.
I'm light as air, no one can reach me.
Yeah, here's
Lost in
one
a
right there.
dream, lost in
Little bitty
between.
ones.
Let's keep on flying, let's keep on breathing.
Alrighty.
I'm falling up, I'm falling down, from the sky and from the ground. Up above, just like below,
We are ready. All right, all right.
Cause I'm stuck in limbo.
Nice. Very nice. All right. Well, you guys, this was a nice little 2 hour pleasant live. Whew. But I think I'm gonna tune on out. I thank everybody for coming in. Dude, you guys, everybody, I know we're still small. I know we're growing. But again, that's kind of one of the honestly the coolest things I feel like about my channel is that I'm so tiny. Like it's been hard earned every single little freaking subscriber, everything. So it's like to have people tuning in and like watching is just amazing. And so like I appreciate you guys like completely and everybody who is still tuning in, thank you guys. But also like I said, we're new. And so this is one of the coolest things. Like if you guys chat or say something, I'm still small enough to like talk to people and like do things with the channel. Again, I've got to get my butt in gear. I've been trying to like do stuff lately, but we've just had the gardens really starting to like clockwork. Things are moving at this point. Just feeding, just everything is starting to get into like a rotational thing. I've got to get next generation going. Like just anyway, um, and it's just so much stuff. And I promise to really get in gear soon and put out the giveaway video on YouTube this time. We're gonna do a YouTube giveaway, and we're gonna start that one with the rolling giveaway. Um, I gotta do a real video for it though. That's how you guys are actually gonna be able to do it. I'm hoping that video, the giveaway video, will help to like grow some views and it'll give me more stuff. The thing too about YouTube is that YouTube keeps my material. Like anything I do, it's all here on YouTube, whereas a lot of stuff from Facebook just gets, straight up, bleh. They just crash it. So they don't want to hold it on their servers, they say. So anyhow, I feel like no one prepares you for your son's first rejected partner. Oh yeah, these people with kids. Oh. That's one thing I was looking at too, like our generation is just not wanting kids. But anyhow, you guys, like I said, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate everybody for staying around. Keep looking out for the giveaway, and thank y'all. Like seriously, living the dream every day. Like I'm at this point, it's March. I'm blown away. Like I can't believe I'm still here. So love you guys.